What's up guys, Ivo here. Today I decided to make a short series of videos actually. Videos that will get you through in AION from level 1 up to level 65. So basically it's gonna be 7 videos. I'm gonna put them all in a playlist and it's gonna be from 1 to 10, from 11 to 20, from 21 to 30 and so on and so forth until we reach 65. So if you're in a specific category, if you're like level 37 and wanna know what you should be doing, what you should be looking towards and what's cool and fun to do and what's important, then you can just check out that video, that level 30 to 31 to 40, right? So let's just get it going because there's lots to talk about. AION is a pretty old game. It has 5 years, almost 6 years, and it has a lots of content. So let's get it going. You make a character, doesn't matter what server, what faction, your choice. I made a character on the Asmodean faction because I love the Asmodeans, and you automatically get on the rookie server. The rookie server is basically like a side server in which all of the characters from all the servers are joined together. You can see there's lots of people. These guys here with the green leaf, they are totally new players to the game. You're also gonna have one if you just open an account. Other people like this guy right here, this is a guy that has other characters and he is more than 1 month in the game. Now, I also don't have these, but it doesn't matter. You will, so make friends because you're gonna be here on the rookie server for the next 55 levels. Why on the rookie server? Because it's double XP. There's lots of people. Everyone that's leveling up until 55, because that's the cap on the rookie server, stays here. After that, you transfer to the normal server. Let me show you how to transfer. That's really important. You go to the menu here, you go community. Actually, no, go to channel, and then you have here main server and rookie server, right? If you are joining the game with a friend and you both end up here but you don't see each other, don't worry, that's because you can do this, change channel. There are 5 6 channels on the rookie server, so he may be automatically placed on the channel 2, you may be on channel 1, so you can just both of you decide on a channel, go there, and you're gonna meet. First things first, level 1, you get to be here. This is where you are at level 1. Yeah, what I advise you to do, what's important to do from level 1 to level 10, do the quests. This guy here offers you a very basic quest. You take it, some XP, some money. Money is very important because you're going to want to fly, you're going to want to teleport to places, and it's generally good to have. In AION, one of the most important things in the game is having Kina. Kina is the currency of the game. So this guy is going to tell you to kill some of these sparkles, some of these cherubs. Do those quests, you're gonna get to level 2, 3, and move onwards. Where we go, we're going as a level 1. You can follow the road. I usually don't. What I personally do and did is just grind. I like to grind the lower levels. I like to grind elites when I'm level 20 something, 30 something. I did it in all the games. I'm always gonna do it. I don't really like quests, but I do advise you to do quests, especially these ones that are marked with yellow. They are campaign quests. You get pretty nice rewards, lots of XP, some really cool weapons, armor as well. So I advise you to do the yellow quests. If you want to skip the regular blue ones, you can do so. Dark blue ones like this one, they are pretty important. There are some key quests that you should do, not because of their XP or their rewards, but maybe because to get entry to a place, to a dungeon, to a map. Some maps and dungeons work like that. So do those dark blue ones. Do the yellow ones as well, because they give you good rewards and they're gonna help you all throughout your leveling. As we're going, as you're leveling, as you're grinding, as you're doing quests, whatever you decide, you're gonna eventually end up being in this village, Adel village. That's the first village. In AION there is a system called the bind point. Actually, it's in all the games, mostly all the games. This button here, you're gonna get this kind of a user interface when you join the game. You're gonna have 2 skills, a loot button, an attack button, and these bandage heals. These are things that heal you. You can just use them. You sit down, you get health at the end, almost all of your health. Now, the inventory, this is how it's gonna look at the beginning, pretty small. As I said, take the quests in town. This guy right here gives you blessings, it gives you a buff. And the yellow quest, this is pretty good quest. It's really easy. You get running scrolls, which are very important. You get casting speed scrolls because I made a mage for this video. You get pots, attack speed scrolls. So that's really good. It's a really good thing to just take and do. If you select you are blessed, she's gonna give you, the priest is gonna give you a buff. It's really important buff. Maximum HP increased by 10%, physical defense 10%, magic suppression 100. Now, when you have 400 HP, the maximum HP that you can get by that is another 40. So that's not a lot, but it's still good. At least the magic suppression one. In any case, from here you should already have money to fly around. If you want to fly, you can fly to this place right here, Anturon Crossing. You cannot teleport to anywhere because you're gonna be level 3, 4, so you cannot teleport to the next town. You have to have finished a campaign quest, which is one of these yellow quests, in order to go to the main town, to the next zone. Now I'm already level 9 because I was grinding before starting the video. So you will also be level 9. You're gonna follow the road. You're gonna go from here. You're gonna go down, follow the road, do the quests. You're gonna eventually end up here where I am going to fly. When you end up there, you should be somewhere level 6, 7. At level 7, you can either do a couple of more quests around here, or you can just go ahead and grind this area. This is a pretty nice place to grind. There are pretty many mobs, and they give you drops. Let me show you a couple of drops. It's really important in between 1 and 10 to get some drops, because you're not really gonna get level 10 gear anywhere else. The next gear is kind of level 15, 17, so you know, that's a long way away. So what do you get? You get earrings from this place here. You get all sorts of white drops, and if you're lucky, you will also get these green drops. Now I cannot wear chain since I'm a cloth wearer, but I will identify this for you. You just right click it from your bag and it's gonna show you the true item behind it. 2 mana stone slots, that in another video, and you know, pretty good things to have. Green armor is good to have. At level 10 you're gonna get a weapon, but that's gonna be in my next video probably. So around here, mobs are level 7. As I said, you will also be 6, 7. They will aggro on me as well. See, if I pass by. As you level, you get skills. It is really important. This video turns out to be a very basic video because you are just fresh to the game. Skills, you press K for skills, you press J for quests. You have campaigns, regular quests. These are work quests. This is something else. You're not going to have them till later on. Work orders, these are crafting quests in another video. All of these skills, you get them automatically in AION. You don't need to learn them by any means. You don't need to, you know, pay for them. So you have them, you can just click and drag in your bar. These are the ones that are not highlighted, are either chain skills that come after using a skill, or they are DP skills. DP skills are something that I'm going to talk about later on, because you don't have a DP skill until you're level 20 anyway. All of the skills, you have them here. These are the active ones. Passive ones are just some basic things that you get in AION. Concentration by 25. Yeah, concentration in AION means, just saying, the chance not to get interrupted while casting a skill. So figure it out yourself. Chain skills, here you can see what chains you currently have. They keep adding, they keep coming more and more as you get new skills. Now these mobs here, level 7. These are pretty nice mobs to grind. There is also like a mini boss here that's been, I guess, killed right now. It's a ghost mob. Gives you some nice weapons. Very important thing. The moment you hit level 9, you're gonna get this particular campaign. Ascension is called, right? You can just click it here to get it in your quest tracker. Your quest tracker, you can make it, you know, small, long, however you want to. When you lock this bar, then you cannot change anything else, and also these things disappear. As you level, you get also tutorials.
Double click the obelisk to bind to it, and you will be
yeah, if you don't, you can just close them, or
to use an attack
them at all. I hate these initial settings in AION. Click to walk and such. You can change them yourself. At level 9, as I was saying, we're almost close to the end. Very basic zone, nothing really much to talk about it. This is the whole zone. There is nothing, you know, here, down here. At level 9 you get this Ascension campaign. It asks you to talk to Moonin. Moonin is right here. Yeah? You go here, you talk to Moonin, and Moonin, the sweet guy, is gonna continue the quest and it's gonna send you all around the map, this particular map. First, it sends you in the main village. You're back in Adel village. If you by now have forgotten to bind yourself to this village, do it now. This is your last chance to bind here because you're gonna need to come back here after this quest is done and you're just gonna walk. So bind yourself here, 39 gold. I forgot, so I'm binding myself now. Moonin asks you to talk to Urd. You talk to Urd. Urd sends you further. You talk to the next person, and that person sends you again further. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna tell you a few more things that you need to know. This map is very basic, so enjoy it. Make some friends. You don't need to be in a party to grind. You can grind alone. Mobs are really easy. Try to loot them because they give you upgrades, and you know, the better you are, the better gear you have, the faster you're gonna kill mobs later on and even now. So it's really important. Other than that, nothing much to say. There are also gatherables in this zone, gatherables that only pre-Devas, which is your character, can gather. You can get your gathering skill leveled from 1 to 10, I think to 15 in this zone. So that you have to do before you get to be level 10 and you get to be a Deva. Now we're talking to Moonin again, and he just shows us the future and he just takes us to places. This is the last quest that you should be doing in this map. If you're not really much into questing, then do not do these quests. You can just grind, but you will have to do this campaign. It is the campaign that gets you from level 9, in which you're not a Deva, to level almost level 10, in which you are a Deva, right? Um, you cannot level more than level 9 in this zone. So you have to keep in mind that however much XP you grind here, you can only get to level 9. Level 10, you're gonna get by going in the next zone and then unlocking the rest of your experience bar. For now, it's gonna be locked at the end of level 9, right? Having that said, guys, do the quests, and at level 9, after this particular quest, you're gonna be picking a class. It is very important for you to choose wisely, as I said in one of my other videos, because in AION it's, you know, alting costs a lot of money. Having a main character costs a lot of money as well, so pick your class wisely, guys. Before you pick, you can check out my video about classes. At the moment I'm just, you know, just attacking with my one skill, this guy right here. This guy is gonna die, he's gonna show you a cutscene. This cutscene you only see this time when, you know, you do this quest. Of course you can see it from an alt as well. Other than that, guys, I just want to show you how you pick your class. So you continue the quest, Ascension, and here you have the choice. I picked a mage. I can be a sorcerer or a spirit master. I am personally going to go with the spirit master just for the sake of it. I press OK. Moonin teleports me out in front of him here, and I can talk to him again. Yeah, and I skip the things, and you can choose. I'm ready, nothing remains for me here. You should choose this. I always choose this. And then he teleports you to your next adventure, which is the main town, Pandemonium. This is the capital of Asmodee, so enjoy the town. And let me just quickly show you how to get really fast to level 10 as well. See, it already filled you the level, because that's how you exit that first zone. We're gonna skip the cutscenes. You can watch them. They're pretty cool, some of them. Let's also use a running scroll. I told you about loot, it's very important. In AION you can get various loot. I got chain, I got a pistol, I got a harp, I got earrings that I can only use at level 10. So you took the quest there from the beginning of Pandemonium, and now down the stairs you finish your Deva procession. You talk to the guy, a ceremony in Sanctum, in Pandemonium, sorry, and that's everything. Quest done, really nice symbol. I choose a jewel, and I'm done. I'm level 10. Very simple. At level 10, look what you get. You already get a survey, Virdin's amulet. This is really good stuff. This is a mount for 15 days. 15 days of game time. you take them, thank you, you get more skills, you use them in your bar, and you continue. Check out my next video, guys, level 11 to level 20 for more details, and don't forget to subscribe. Lots of love.